try to get up.
Oh my god, it's not funny.
What's up, you guys? My name is Cameron Noel. Welcome to my entertainment and commentary channel. If this is your first time here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so that you get notified when I upload new videos. I got the intro done. Wow. That is hard for me. So, before I get started, today's video is a very heavy topic and a very important topic. And if you are triggered or if race relations make you uncomfortable, you are more than welcome to click off at this point. With what's going on in the world, I thought that it was important for me to use my voice and my platform, especially as a black content creator and as someone who talks about social issues on this channel, as I've done several times before, and someone who also makes black content from time to time. I thought it was very important for me to speak on this. Now, in this video, I'll be speaking specifically towards African Americans and black people. However, what I'm about to say can apply to other POC. And if you are non-black or non-person of color, I don't know, that's weird to say, or just a white person, you are more than welcome to watch this video. You may agree with some things, you may learn some things, or you may be entertained, or you may disagree with some things, but maybe you'll get something out of this video either way, so please feel free to tune in. So as we all know, there are protests happening across the nation in the United States because the death of George Floyd and other African Americans who have been killed at the hands of white supremacists, white Americans, and police has triggered and upset a lot of people. And a lot of black people are really tired of being murdered, being killed, being disrespected, having their lives and their livelihoods valued for less. The fact that some people take animal abuse more seriously than racism. The fact that there are white Americans who are calling the police on black Americans for jogging in their neighborhoods, playing with toy guns, going to the store, trying to use a coupon, asking them to put their dog on a leash. And we've seen it time and time again. There have been plenty of viral videos of Karens and Jeffs and Codys and Gertrudes who have been recording and policing the actions of African Americans and who have been using their white privilege to weaponize the police against black people. But with that intro out the way, the reason what I'm going to be talking about this video is respectability politics. Because while in this time where Black Lives Matter is really fighting for freedom and black people are really taking a stand, and there are white allies out there who are standing with them and other POC who are fighting against the police and police brutality, you would think that people would have the common decency to put their personal agendas aside and, you know, just unite and respect the movement and respect the message and try to be positive. But no, for a couple of black people, not a lot, but a few black people, the coon chip has activated and they have resorted to what they call respectability politics. So the idea of respectability politics is that if black people act a certain way that is worth respecting and make themselves palatable for white Americans and for white America, we will gain more rights. We will stop being discriminated against. We will stop being killed by the police. We will stop being treated as less than. We will stop being disrespected as long as we act a certain way. And there's so many problems with that. And I'm here to tell you that respectability politics are bull. Respectability politics do not work. It is stupid. It's the dumbest thing I've ever freaking heard. You shouldn't have to have a certain job. You shouldn't have to wear a certain amount of clothes. You shouldn't have to have your hair a certain way. You shouldn't have to walk or talk a certain way to be respected. Everybody should be respected because they're a human being, because they are a person, because they exist, because they feel. Everybody is deserving of respect. The idea that you have to rise up to a certain level to even be seen, it's so stupid, it's so disgusting, it's so gross, and it's so annoying. It's disgusting. And the reason why a lot of black people think that they have to abide by this idea of respectability politics is because they are trying to self-produce who they are in the eyes of white people and non-black people in general. Because if you speak out, you're the angry black man or the angry black woman or the angry black person. If you say the wrong thing or you speak with a little bit of a tone that's a little bit too passionate, if you're a little bit too forward and assertive about your rights, you'll be seen as ratchet, ghetto, trashy, or as the president of the United States is called, a thug. Yes. When addressing the white protesters who are protesting coronavirus, you can't protest the virus. Like, that's stupid. Corona doesn't care where you're from. Corona doesn't care that you want a haircut. Corona's gonna kill you. when there were white protesters storming state buildings with guns, pushing police, instigating a police, yelling in police's face with no mask on, in the middle of a global pandemic when people are dying, thousands are dying of this virus across the world, around the world. The president went to his Twitter and said that there are good people on both sides. But when black people go out and protest the unjustifiable deaths of African Americans at the hand of police, the president referred to them as thugs and said, and I quote, "When looting starts, shooting starts." We are tired. We're exhausted. And I want to let you guys know that, to all my black people out there, it does not matter. It doesn't matter what clothes you wear. It doesn't matter what job you have. It doesn't matter what level of education you're at. It doesn't matter whether you have dreadlocks or a shaved head, or if you wear weave or you wear your hair natural. It does not matter. It does not matter how articulate you are, how many white acquaintances you have, how many connections you have. You are still black. You are still black. It does not matter. It is a lose-lose situation. And if you are boxing in your blackness or trying to make your blackness more palatable for non-black individuals because you think that's going to get you further in life, I am sad to say that it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And don't let any coon tell you. There have been so many coons on social media.
Serious. Well, most of y'all. Because most of y'all eat dairy, meat, fish. Don't even have the discipline to put down the sugar and the starch. But then you want to talk about killing cops. Be the new Black Panthers. Lord Jesus. Y'all perpetuate the same system y'all hate. While wearing a hair helmet, you look confused. Like, from their perspective. I'm not talking about you, sis. I'm not talking shit, sis. I'm not. I'm saying from their perspective, you look insane. Like, you look insane. Like just imagine if there's a white person wearing an afro wig talking about black people and how black people, it's like, are you dead ass? Realize that everyone else knows you have a wig on. Then you'll question, does everyone do they think I have no hair? Do you think I'm insecure? They know that that's not your texture. They know your real texture. It's like kind of wow, bro. And then y'all want to talk about white women wanting to be you. You don't even want to be you. Y'all gotta pipe the fuck down.
He went into Rosa Parks, sitting at the front of the bus, right? What we don't know as a black community is that there were his family, Dr. Claude Anderson, had black-owned taxi cabs and black buses that could have been used during that time.
They know, girl, did you? Yeah. I don't want to hear that.
Talking about a variety of things, making 0 points, getting on a little soapbox and being stupid. A lot of coons are out. A lot of coons are out. A lot of coons. And I just hope that when this is all over and when I won't even say it's over because it's probably never going to be over. This fight is going to be long fought. But when we, start making some headway and some change, that we remember the black people who are cooning. The black people who are gaslighting. Protesters who want to protect black lives because black lives are not valued in this country. Let's talk about that. So many coons. So many coons. People acting stupid. People who have lost their mind. And I remember, and there was this white man got on Twitter on his high horse and made a tweet he quoted a video of the Black Lives Matter protests who are protesting George Floyd's death. And he said, he said something along the lines that, aren't they just instilling the stereotypes? The stereotypes that black people are angry and ghetto and trashy criminals and thugs that have no class and that deserve to be slaughtered and thrown in jail for the rest of their life. Throw away the key. Any white person that has the mindset that black people are inherently violent, aggressive, thugs, criminals, it doesn't matter if you go around burning everything to the ground or having a peaceful protest. It doesn't matter. And someone asked a very good question. What mode of protest do you think racists would find acceptable? The answer is none. None. And this I'm going to speak to people of color, all people, black people and people of color, because black people and people of color, not the same thing. But to people of color, everybody in general, if somebody has a stereotypical mindset where they think all people of color live within this certain stereotype and that they're all inherently like this and they are generalizing an entire race, those people will never be satisfied. It does not matter how you act. It doesn't matter how nice you are, how articulate you are, what you wear, what job. I know I've said that before in this video, but I'm going to say it again. It does not matter. Racists will never be satisfied. They will never be satisfied. You want to know why? Because racists don't want people of color speaking their minds. They don't want you to protest. They want you to be complicit. They want you to be quiet. They want you to shut up and take the treatment and abide by the system because they benefit from it. They don't want you to complain about anything. They're going to always gaslight you. They're going to always make negative comments. They're going to always twist the narrative in their favor. They're going to always make you out to be the villain because that's just what they do. It does not matter. Respectability politics does not matter. I don't care if you grew up in the suburbs with white people all your life, you wear nothing but wigs and weaves, and if you play lacrosse, I don't care. I don't care if you're from an impoverished area and you live in a food desert and you don't have the best education and you didn't finish past the 9th grade. I don't care. It does not matter. It does not matter. Your blackness should not have to be palatable for white America and non-black people for you to stop being murdered by the police. You should not have to present yourself in a palatable way to be respected. You should be respected because you are a person. I don't care if you use every form of African American vernacular, slang, sag your pants. I don't care if you own a gun, goal in life is to make rap videos in your mama's basement. I don't care. It does not matter. You should not have to conform to the white standard. You should not have to look pleasing in the eyes of the white gaze. You should not have to fit the white gaze. And I mean, and by white gaze, I mean G-A-Z-E, as in I gazed upon the sun, not G-A-Y-Z, as in I use poppers, fetishize black men, and drink Starbucks for the rest of my life. That's not what I'm talking about. But your blackness should not have to be conformed to be appropriate for white America. America just needs to accept blackness. I'm tired. I'm tired of coons. I'm tired of coons trying to say that our natural hair is unprofessional when we're dealing with hair discrimination. Kim Kardashian can walk up with box braids and it's fashionable, but if you wear box braids to your job, you get sent home. You get a citation. You're unprofessional. And if you say anything about it, you're being insubordinate. You're pulling the race card. The race card. Any non-black person, any white person whose first reaction to black outrage is the race card, red flag. Get it together. What are you talking about? Get it together. This video is making me so angry. I'm getting so upset. I say this to say, Black Lives Matter. Respect black people. Use your voice. If you are an ally, speak up. Now, and if you are an influencer, celebrity, anybody who has had racist or anti-black scandals, it is your time to speak up. This is the perfect time to show that you have grown. If you have any racial scandals or anti-black scandals or colorist scandals, any scandals that would make black people be upset, this is the perfect time to prove that you have changed. This is the perfect time to show support. And if you're silent, it says so much more. Even if you don't care about Black Lives Matter, at least take this opportunity for yourself to look somewhat of a decent person. Use it. Use it. And what I am going to say is, to my black people out there, the media is already working hard. The devil works hard, but the media works harder, and they are already trying to twist a lot of things that are happening. When it comes to, as far as the looting and the destruction of property, there are white people out there, non-black people out there who are destroying property, and black protesters are begging them to stop. Please remember what really happened. Please, please don't let them change this narrative. Do not let them twist this to the best of your ability. Tweet, get the message out. Get the message out. Don't let the media twist this, because believe me, the people who write history, they are going to twist this. History's in the making right now. It is in the making right now. And to all my black people once more, if during this time a lot is happening, social media can be very stressful, very triggering, so please, if you need to, take time for yourself. Take time to relax, take time to sit back, take time to get your energy together, take care of your mental health, your emotional health. This can be very triggering. And if you gotta take a break from social media, if you gotta go watch a YouTube video, go binge a Hulu or Netflix show, do something to get your mind off of it and put you in a positive space, please do so. I know a lot of people on social media are feeling very strong and want to advocate really hard, but it can be draining being triggered that much and having to defend yourself not only against non-black people and white people, but also coons who are trying to take this moment, this fight for change, and twist it into something disgusting and are trying to gaslight so many brave protesters who were out putting their lives on the line during a global pandemic, when a deadly virus that has killed thousands running rampant. These people are wearing masks, holding signs, walking in large crowds, not only fighting the police, but fighting a virus. So I know a lot of people might not watch this video. I know this, a lot of people don't want to talk about this and hear about this, but I felt like it was my responsibility as a black content creator and as somebody who likes to make black content, and it's just a black man who I had to speak out. So I hope this video helped you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I echo some of the things that you are feeling, and if I missed anything or if you disagree with anything, respectfully, to a degree, if you get in my comment section being ignorant, you will get blocked. I'm not doing it. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and all my black people of color who are out there fighting and protesting, I love you, I support you, and we're gonna make it through this. And with that being said, that's all I gotta say. That's the end of this video. My name is Cameron Noel, and I will see you in the next video.
Wow.